most successful actors, their box office is kind of, in millions. Over $8 billion. Your movies.
That's news to me.
The Simpsons, Seattle, Philadelphia, Forrest Gump, Apollo 13, all the 3 Toy Stories,
Yes.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's been
And
fun.
when you look back, is there one that you kind of like, you think, that's the one I'm really happy I said yes to?
Well, there's some... I got to tell you, when we did Apollo 13, it was the first time I was only with 2 other guys for, like, most of the movie. And I have to tell you, you might have noticed this on some, Band of Brothers. When 3 guys are making the movie, the jokes become so filthy as of lunchtime of the first day of shoot. And I got to tell you, Kevin Bacon and Bill Paxton, who were in the capsule with me, know the foulest joke. And we were trying to, like, out-foul and out-gross each other, And that's how we spent most of our trip to the moon, saying, all right, a guy is hunting and a bear comes into his tent. And we just go from there.
Can anything ever top Toy Story, ladies and gentlemen?
Oh, dear.
Oh, there we are. There you are, but...
There's Tim Allen. Tim Allen, the voice of Buzz.
Yeah. Last time I saw him, he was giving me an Oscar.
but the weird thing is that is so loved, but children, when they see you walking down the street, they don't know.
There are countless elevator rides. I'll be in the elevator, and a mother and child will get on, and the mother will say, "It's Woody!" And I'm standing there, "It's Woody!" And the kid's going, And then the mother tries to explain, no, the voice is recorded. And the actor who is the voice, this is the actor, the kids just don't get it at all. They say, where's the vest? Where's the cowboy hat? You're not very tall. And so I say, all right, close your eyes. And they go, what? She says, just close your eyes. And the kid goes... And then I said, we got to get back to Andy's room right away, guys! And then they go... Really love that. Every interview will be about Forrest Gump at some point. You'll have the same thing. You'll be answering questions about St. Joan for the rest of your... I had done... Not the workouts, but I had worked out quite a bit, and it was all about running. And I must say that my buttocks, as Forrest would say, were as firm as tinned hams. They were just the... I've seen the movie, and I've seen it, and every now and again, if it comes by on the cable, my wife will say, just leave it here, honey. I just want to see that one scene where you're running away from the camera, and we can look at that fine Hank's ass. It's not there anymore. But in the day, man, it was. I must say, I even think it's a beautiful thing to behold.
And actually, there's another link between Mo and Tom, because the last time you were on, you remember those memes that people would do, the Mo Farah running away from things? So, Mo Farah running away from a bear, Mo Farah in a bull run, Mo Farah in The Sound of Music. And there is one of Mo Farah running away from Forrest Gump.
Oh, really?
Actually, could you do a lovely thing, Tom? Could you do a lovely thing? Just because Mo's here, he's the greatest runner in the world. Could you do the line from Forrest Gump where he suddenly discovers how much he likes running?
I would happy to do it, but you must show the lady with the cue card, because otherwise people will think that I've actually memorized this. Show the lady with the cue card, cut over to her, just show it. See
there she is, she's there.
Now, I will in fact do it. Okay, so it goes...
This is for you, Mo. This is
for you, Mo. Now, you wouldn't believe it, me, if I told you, but I could run like the wind blows. From that day on, if I was going somewhere, I was running good.
Tom Hanks, very kindly, I was at work, and I got this. You sent me a copy of your book. And I was, thrilled, I thought, because it's a lovely cover.
Hold that bad boy up.
Yeah. So I got the book, and then I opened it up, and look, it was signed.
I like that.
To Graham Norton. Enjoy the read, Tom Hanks. Now, I have to say, I'll be honest, when I saw it was to Graham Norton, I thought, he's no recollection of who I am. He's just been sat in a room and told to write my name. But I didn't mind it. I was still thrilled. But now, I feel you didn't think I was going to read it, did you?
I thought that you would put it on a pile of other things that came to you unbidden and it would lay there for years.
And can you tell the people what you did to ensure that you knew whether or not I read it?
Well, the frame canary in a coal mine is a little thing you put in a contract that says if that is in your dressing room, that means they've read your contract. Meaning, like, I insist on, you know, brown M&Ms only. And so if you come in and only brown M&Ms are there, these people have read their contract. They saw the canary in the coal mine. So I put a little message in there from you to see if, in fact, you would, in fact, read the book.
Yes, because when I got to page 57, I got this message. Graham, screw you. I'm so glad I read it.
Why I didn't put it on page 357, I'll never know. I gave you some slack there.
Do you do that for all of them? That's a really funny thing to do.
To the people I think deserve a little nudge. Yes, I do. I started recording Woody in 1991. That's when we actually got together to do the first one.
Guess who wasn't born then?
I'm going to say half the... Everybody to my left was not yet conceived.
I was born.
Really? You were born? God.
Yeah.
I was having sex, I think, when I...
Boring!
And so are my parents.
Well, we painted a picture now, thank you.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, back in your last...
Oh, well.
Yeah. So, it's a long time.
Well, and you record these things over about 4 years. You go in about every 8 months and deliver up onto everything that the writers have come up with. And the last session was... I thought it was just odds and ends. You know, you have to do a little bit of this reel and a little bit of that and maybe one whole sequence. But I was in the same studio, in the same microphone, with the same glass, Studio B at Disney. And when they said, okay, great, thanks. And just like that, 20, however many years were over. And I had to say, wait, guys, you need, there's got to be something else. You need, no, we pretty much got it all. No, there's got to be I got to say, come on, guys, or I got to say something like, let's get back to Bonnie's room, or look out, Buzz. There's got to be some line. They said, no, you're done. And my little lip started quivering. I had to, you ever do this when you're really uncomfortable and all you can do is say, well, oh my. Oh my. Well. Oh my. And the only thing to do was to go and get in my car and drive away. And I was, you know, I heard the music and the sun was going down, and in my mind's eye, I was like, Muddy. The credits were rolling on my life. Everything was done.
Oh, that's sort of weird. You think someone would have kind of a party popper or something for the end. Right?
I think they were really celebrating the end of some other people's work on it. Not mine.
And, you know, it's one of those jobs where you kind of think, oh, how hard can that be? But they really do put you through it.
I have never begun a recording session without wishing it was already over. Because understand, Woody is clenched all the time.
Yeah.
He's clenched. There was something he's got to explain, or come on, guys! Or no, look out! This way! It's all that. And you can't move. The microphone is right there, and you can't move, and you have to be like this. And it's like... And then they save the last thing for you, usually at the end of a very long workday, is the grunts. Yeah. And they will show you an animatic of Woody climbing up a bunch of books onto a thing and say, okay, could you do grunts of climbing up? Okay, all right.
That is very good.
That's legitimately how Tom was made.
That's right. And I've heard you tell a story about Rob Reiner. And I think, were you going to Disneyland or Disney World? Disneyland?
This was so surreal. Neither one of us could believe it. Long ago, Rob Reiner and we took our kids to Disneyland, the whole family. The kids were little. And as we're coming back, we're stuck in traffic on the 405, and we're going very slowly, but I'm driving and Rob is in the shotgun seat. And there's one of the buses that takes people to and from the airport.
Oh, yeah.
And because they will get stuck in traffic a lot, they show movies on screens in the bus.
Yeah.
And so we're stuck. We're going back and forth, and we look on this bus that's right next to us in the other lane and said, Sleepless in Seattle is playing in that bus. Rob and I were both in Sleepless in Seattle, and we're looking at this thing, and there's a guy kind of looking at it like this, and we say, oh, my God, they're almost up to our scene, where we have a talk at a coffee shop. And I said, oh, my God. there's our scene. Our scene is on in that bus. So I tooted the horn, and the guy who was like, look at this, he just kind of goes. I've always wondered, what did that guy tell the wife when he got home? How was the flight, honey? The flight was nothing but this bus drive. Oh, my Lord, what a moment that was.
You're working in Australia, so what are you working on?
I am working on Baz Luhrmann's movie about Elvis Presley. Austin Butler is playing Elvis Presley. And here, let me show you the horrible haircut I have to have in order to portray Colonel Tom Parker.
Okay.
Check out this horrible. Okay. Can you see that?
No.
Look at that thing.
Wait,
Look
wait,
at that
wait.
goofy.
Sit down.
There we go. I just scared the children. I want to apologize.
We've dropped the
showing
ball
up.
on New Year's Eve.
What I really want to do is just have a little tuft of hair right here and then a big beard, and then everybody would think I'm Graham Norton.
Yes. Is it nice to release your inner Grouch?
Oh, it's fantastic. Just now, but see, okay, in my family, I have two phrases that the whole family knows. The first one is, "Uh-oh, Dad is boiling."
Ooh.
Okay.
Dad is boiling, and that phrase is, "All right, let me get this straight."
Oh.
You ever do this? You know, let me. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Let me get this straight. You la 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 la, but I do doodly dee dee. That means Dad's going there.
All of us are leaving.
Tom Hanks has been mean
The second half is, why would it work for me? And that means I've gone over the edge. Why would it work for me? Why would it work for me? The entire world picks up the remote and watches a Graham Norton show anytime they want to. Why would it work for me? I'll tell you why. Because the remote says, menu, press, source, on, subject A, subject B, red button, yellow button. None of this turns on the TV. That's me at home, because why would it work for me?
Wow.